Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. PSV Eindhoven today, and they play Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich don't get the domestic opposition that, say, Premier League teams do in trying to win titles. I just wonder whether they would benefit if somehow there was more competition for them in Germany.
Well, it's a fair point, because it is difficult to, raise your game by a couple of notches, which they might have to do from the weekend to the midweek. But having said that, they've done pretty well in the last few years in Europe.
For PSV, this is how they'll play today. Hector Moreno starts with Nicolas Izima-Marin in the heart of the defence. Luke de Jong is the lone striker today. Bayern Munich's line-up. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Philipp Lahm starts with David Alaba as the full-backs. Arturo Vidal starts with Xabi Alonso in central midfield. Thomas Müller starts together with Robert Lewandowski. Well, goal should be his middle name, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, I love to watch him play as a former centre-forward myself. He's got it all, really. Ball control, awareness, great finisher.
So the start of the game, and Bayern Munich looking very much up for this. They're in a good position here. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. Thomas Müller. Müller. Now he can cross it. It's Kimmich. He went in well. Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt.
I think you could see at the time that he was hurt in that challenge, and in the end, yeah, no chance. He's got to come off.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball.
The shot's on!
Great resistance from the goalkeeper to a really well-struck shot.
Corner, Bayern Munich. Nicely played through ball. And now the shot! Luke de Jong. Tackle here. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Now, Xabi Alonso. That's good support play from his teammates. Renato Sanchez. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And that's going to be a corner for Bayern Munich. Defied belief, that save. We've got to see it again.
Well, his reactions were just second to none.
Shots on here. And the goalkeeper with a textbook save keeps the ball in his grasp. Attacking well here. It's a good ball, they could be in. Good defending. Here's Renato Sanchez. Vidal. Renato Sanchez. David Alaba. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Makes a challenge here. Oh, he's through. Try one now. Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
It's Kimmich. Ball with love. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Slipped his man. Stopped him emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Luke de Jong. Guardado. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Pröper. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot maybe. Muller. He seemed to play at top gear the whole time. There's no change of pace. It's full on.
Yeah, it is. He must be exhausted at the end of each match. I mean, he gives it his all every time.
Andres Guardado. Got the tackle in. This is how they love to play on the break. And here's the shot. Well, that's the opener. And it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done. And they've done it in fine style. It's a good performance from a very good team, a team that we expected to be better than the opposition. That's the way it's panning out so far.
Yeah, you'd expect them to ease away from the opposition in this match. Can't see any shocks in it, I can't really.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Isimat Mirin. Luke de Jong. There's some potential in this move. In comes the challenge. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Xabi Alonso. Joshua Kimmich. Alonso gets it returned to him. There's good progress with this attack. Shot on! Well, he's missed the target by some distance in the end. Here's a replay again of the goal.
Well, the keeper, look at him, stranded on his line. He didn't even have to dive because bottom left, it gave him no chance.
Into the attacking third. Cross coming in now. Oh, well, it wasn't such a good cross after all. It's Kimmich. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Pröper. He went in well. Ball back with Bayern Munich. Philip Lahm. Here's a chance to attack. Moreno. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. Luke de Jong. On to the attack now. Tackle goes in. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well, and they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Well, whistle's gone. Free kick. Oh, why has he done that? The referee had no option but to pull out the card, a red one, of course. And they're down in the game. They're down now in terms of numbers.
Well, they haven't played particularly well, and that just rubs salt in the wounds, doesn't it?
Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Trying to find an opening, not panicking, crosses in. And he's closed down well and stopped the cross coming in. Luke de Jong. Came in with a challenge. Well, they're in a good position here. It's Kimmich. Some options now for the pass. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Gone for the through pass. And now the shot! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Well, it's a goal, and I don't think it'll be the last one they score today, the way they're playing.
No, and the opposition is all over the place. Just no semblance of organisation from them.
restarting at 2-0. Andres Guardado. Arias.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And in goes the cross.
Well, it was a cross that he got in quickly, but he didn't really control.
Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Joshua Kimmich. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. But now he's looking for some support. Short passes and shoots!
The shot gets blocked.
And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner.
Got it away from the danger, no problem.
Well, they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Comes in with a tackle. Out of play for a throw. David Alaba. Building steadily here, keeping possession.
That's safely away.
Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt.
Well, that injury is forcing the player to give way, and a substitute will be introduced.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Xavi Alonso. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. Now, Xavi Alonso. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And he's booted it away, and the danger is eased on his goal. Joshua Kimmich.
Free kick given by the referee, and the defending team might be in trouble. They might regret conceding this.
And the shot taken quickly. And it's gone behind for Bayern's benefit. It's a corner for them. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Could be dangerous. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Andres Guardado. Boateng.
Arturo Vidal. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Love. Good effort, very close. Vidal. Little private game between the two of them. Xabi Alonso doing well to keep the ball.
The shot's on!
Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's the glaring miss.
Jerome Boateng. Xabi Alonso. Renato Sanchez. He's coming forward with some danger.
He's got his shot off now. Fine save he's made there.
And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Arturo Vidal. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Vidal.
Shot on!
That's a good save, he got a touch to that. Corner now for Bayern Munich. Here's Philipp Lahm with a cross. And cut out by the defender. Xabi Alonso. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. He might be through. Tries the through pass. And it'll go into the middle now. Now, Xabi Alonso. David Alaba. Ball with Love. It's looking good, this move. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. Arturo Vidal, his first half. Alan Smith, your thoughts on that?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
The shot's on! This is how they love to play on the break. And here's the shot.
Why has he done that? The referee had no option but to pull out the card, a red one, of course. And they're down in the game. They're down now in terms of numbers.
Well, they haven't played particularly well, and that just rubbed.
Gone for the through pass. And now the shot! And the shot taken quickly. Rostov!
That's a good save. He got a touch to that.
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Good strong tackle. It's Kimmich. Good forward play from them. Xavi Alonso. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Poulsen. Guardado. It's Poulsen. Well, they're in a good position here. Gets his foot in there. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Well, this is how this team can play, sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. Renato Sanchez. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Joshua Kimmich. Hummels. Vidal. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And it's back for a corner again. Arturo Vidal is fitted in neatly to top-class midfields under top-class managers. He's highly rated, and rightly so, Alan.
He's got that ability to find space within shooting distance, and he's done it really well today, and found the back of the net too.
He can lay it off to the supporting player. Trying to find a way. Flags up, offside.
Oh, I think he was half a yard on there. He's entitled to feel hard done by.
Attacking now. Renato Sanchez. Just working away to try and find an opening. And now the shot! Hit the post! Defender's done very well to clear that. Bayern Munich given the throw. David Alaba. He's got his shot off now. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
Xabi Alonso. Joshua Kimmich.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. It's with De Jong.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Nicely played through ball. Shot on! Oh, it's a corner via that deflection.
He went in well. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Joshua Kimmich. Lewandowski attacking well here. Saw the goal and went for it.
Well, now the team that has lost a man has lost this goal.
So often you see the team down to 10 men, just mount a rearguard action and make things difficult, but they haven't been able to do that here.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead.
Isimat Mirin.
Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in.
It's Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
The shot's on. That's a good block.
Well, the corner count rises and rises.
Punch, and he's in there with a header. That's a very good goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this. 4-0. Daniel Schwab.
Poulsen.
Guardado.
He's got it back again from his teammate. Tackle goes in.
Well, they're in a good position here. Shots on here.
Not quite this time. Scored already, of course.
I did fancy him in that position, I've got to say, having taken his earlier goal so well.
Now they're going to get their injured player back. That's very good news. He's ready to come on.
Yeah, he's furiously waving at the ref, trying to attract his attention.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually.
Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think he had the old magic sponge, and he's okay now.
Here's Renato Sanchez. There's some potential in this move.
Supporting player alongside. Here comes the challenge.
Looking at the bench, it's Bayern who are making the move with the substitute. And that's a turnover in play. Robert Lewandowski. There's good progress with this attack.
Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Some options now for the pass. Vidal. Ref applying the advantage. Well, that is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision.
Excellent performance from the forward. He's been taken off now. And he's been right on his game, Alan, hasn't he?
Oh, hasn't he just? And he's combined well with his teammates, and when he's had to, he's held it up, let them support, and really done all aspects of his job.
He hasn't been able to beat the wall here. Throw in for Bayern Munich.
"20 minutes of the 90 still to play.
Gone for the through pass. And now the shot!
Well, that's punishment, isn't it? They've had their disciplinary issues in this game, and short-handed, they were short at the back then.
Well, we thought this would be how the match would play out, and they certainly have made their advantage count.
Another big goal for Bayern. I don't think they're going to be caught now, do you?
No, I don't think so, not with the professionalism in that team.
"5-0 and the game underway again.
Sometimes being a favourite in a match can weigh heavily, expectation and all that. It's not a problem for this team, is it?
No, I think their manager will be delighted because they've not taken it easily at all. They've given respect to their opponents, but they've shown their class too.
Renato Sanchez. Guardado.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Probing away.
trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free.
Shot on! And no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Here the challenge is a good one.
So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Coman. Attacking now.
And here's the shot.
Well, that could have ended any lingering anxieties. It's Kimmich.
They've lost the ball in a bad area.
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Shots on here.
Oh, well saved.
Well, home count rises and rises. And in comes the header.
The corner has led to that effort at goal, which wasn't far away.
Wasn't far away, and they did well to engineer a few yards of space there.
Here's Renato Sanchez. It's Kimmich. Just working away to try and find an opening. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. It has been a case of the die being cast pretty early in this football match, and we've known who's going to win for a long time now. It has been very one-sided. And Bayern Munich are ready with the change. Here's a chance to attack. He can lay it off to the supporting player.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
Bayern Munich winning the ball back. Attacking well here. Good through pass.
He's got his shot off now. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
So this will be a corner for Bayern Munich.
He's made the save.
Throw in for Bayern Munich. Joshua Kimmich. Good pass, getting it forward.
Defender to it first.
Guardado. Xabi Alonso. And in he goes with the tackle. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Well, two of them at it, really typifying the game.
Challenges for the ball. The shot's on! Very good stop here.
Bayern have a corner now.
Shot!
Oh, very close, had the crowd on its feet. It was too high. He's coming forward with some danger. Tackle goes in. That's going to be a free kick given by the referee, who's had a good game. Arias. Daniel Schwab. Arturo Vidal.
And shoots!
Well, it has been a game where he could have scored a bundle. It's Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich. Vidal. It's Kimmich. On the attack here. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly.
Shot on! Terrific stop!
Well, that's all they can do at the moment, concede the corners.
And here's the shot. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on with all these corners.
Shots on here. That's a good block.
Well, the referee has brought it to a halt here. And Bayern Munich have won the game. It was too friendly from one team in this match. The other team maybe not friendly enough. They were ruthless, weren't they?
Yeah, whether that losing team were just trying to work on something specific, and as a result they were a little bit loose. It'll be interesting to see what the manager says afterwards.
This is how they love to play on the break. And here's the shot.
Oh, why has he done that? The referee had no option but to pull out the card, a red one, of course. And they're down in the game. They're down now in terms of numbers.
Well, they haven't played particularly well, and that just got...
Gone for the through pass. And now the shot! Saw the goal and went for it.
Comes out with a punch, and he's in there with a header.
Gone for the through pass. And now the shot! Challenges for the ball. The shot's on! Very good stop here.
Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly.
Shot's on! Terrific stop! And here's the shot.
Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.